RBK Game Movies, and we will be playing WWE 2K24. This will be a cutscene based game. This is based on the My Rise mode for WWE 2K24. That is Undisputed, the male version. So yeah, let's.
A legend. Before a superstar. Before a story.
Before a championship victory, a record-breaking run, a jaw-dropping turn, there's possibility.
Possibility. An opportunity to step outside of yourself and to step into something greater.
Whether it's proving to the doubters that you have what it takes.
I'm here. I'm doing the work.
Or proving to yourself that you know who you are and where you belong.
We weren't asking for your permission.
But to finish the story, you have to begin.
And make it your own from who you are.
To the choices you make along the way.
And replace possibility with legend. Because this
is your story.
Welcome to The Bump and what is shaping up to be the most chaotic SummerSlam week in WWE history. I'm Byron Saxton.
And I'm Kayla Braxton. Less than a week before defending the undisputed WWE Universal Championship against Cody Rhodes in a brand versus brand main event at SummerSlam, Roman Reigns shocked the world and surrendered his title.
The head of the table said that he's been beating up Cody for years now, and he has nothing more to prove. Now he's taking a sabbatical in Hollywood to show his cousin, The Rock, that he will be a bigger superstar there, too.
With SummerSlam in disarray and the draft set to begin the night after, Triple H called for a one-night WWE Universal title tournament with selections from the GMs of both Raw and SmackDown.
Raw GM William Regal named Cody as Raw's first entrant and said he was confident the title would be coming to Raw.
But SmackDown's brand new general manager, The Miz, didn't find this awesome. He called the attempt to take his WWE Universal Championship to Raw nothing short of theft.
And The Miz is in it to win it for his brand. He's sending a team of killers to bring that title home.
Let's take a look.
Kayla, we know what Braun Strowman brings to a fight. AJ Styles is always a threat. If you ask me, though, KO is the man to beat in this whole tournament. He's been hungry for the opportunity. Reigns has left him here.
That sounds like he was waiting for crumbs from Roman's table, Byron. William Regal's entries are no slouches. Finn Balor was the first Universal Champion. Much of the WWE Universe believes this is Gunther's time, and Cody Rhodes has been looking to finish the story for a while now.
That last slot, though, Kayla, what is Regal's strategy there?
William Regal still has one foot in developing young superstars. Raw's GM is going to make a match on the SummerSlam kickoff show for that last slot in the tournament. Your guy, Kevin Owens...
I mean, I wouldn't call him my guy.
Your guy is not going to know his opponent until the winner of that match, and neither will we.
Don't blow yourself up, young man. You're apt to have a long night.
Mr. Regal.
Coming in early to help the ring crew, running the ropes while everyone else is still at the hotel, it makes an impression.
Thanks. I do my best.
Do you?
What do you mean?
Do you do your best? Apply yourself.
You sound like my old math teacher.
Well, you came to Raw more than a year ago now, and you've yet to make much of an impression. No titles, no great rivalries, a win-loss record with just enough victories to fly under the radar.
Great pep talk?
Let me finish. I see your potential. The question is, if you're ready to fulfill it.
I'm ready.
Good, because as you know, there's a tournament for the WWE Universal Championship tonight. The final slot for Raw will be decided in a match on the kickoff show. One of the combatants will be Dominic Mysterio. That young man has a future, a legacy, a name. The other competitor is you.
Thank you, sir. So much. I'll bring my best.
Good man. See you do. You're the long shot of this whole night, my boy. You're the dark horse. Beat the odds.
Oh, good. There you are. I'm Troy Simpkin, associate but soon-to-be full-fledged producer.
Troy, we've met several times. You even borrowed my toothbrush once.
Ribbing you, bro! Anyway, just wanted to make sure you had the lay of the land. I mean, you're already booked tonight, but normally these situations are a good chance to check your social media, talk to other superstars, mess with your attire, all kinds of things.
I've been on Raw for a while now. I know how these things work.
Okay, fine. Just trying to be helpful.
Thanks, but I need to focus on my match.
Good idea, since the kickoff show is starting soon. Oh, and I wanted to let you know that we won't be needing you for anything after the match, so feel free to head back to the hotel.
Why would I go back to the hotel? I expect to win and keep fighting.
Of course you do. Well, good luck.
Well, look who it is. If it isn't SummerSlam's Dark Horse.
That nickname is sticking. Good times.
Good times? Is Raw trying to steal SmackDown's WWE Universal title? Between us, what is Regal really up to?
Giving me an opportunity to win the WWE Universal Championship?
He put you in a qualifying match. You think that's some kind of vote of confidence? Come on, don't be naive.
I'm not. What are you getting at?
You know he has all his royal eggs in the Cody Rhodes basket. He's just trying to set the American Nepo baby up to win. I'll tell you what, the draft starts tomorrow. You beat Dominic, maybe I bring you over to SmackDown in the supplemental. We'll make a big announcement on social media.
Oh, you'll post about me? For real? Why would you want me in the tournament instead of Dom anyway?
Because I want the WWE Universal title on my show, where it belongs. And I am 100% sure KO will beat you.
Coming to SmackDown? Man, that is a very generous offer and a wicked smart strategy, Miz. And I don't want to overstep here, but I have just one little thing I'm bumping on.
What's that?
It's just that I would rather have my fingernails pulled out with needle-nose pliers than ever work for an entitled, condescending reality show hack like you.
I promise that you will regret that.
Miz, this right now, this conversation, talking to you, that's what I regret.
Forces the shoulder up after two. I didn't think we'd see a kick out there. No way. Astounding power. End of days.
Can that finish Dominic?
And this one is over.
Here is your winner, the Iceman!
We now know who will fill that final spot in the WWE Universal Championship Tournament. What a win.
Impressive, but somehow he's going to have to find a way to string together 3 more victories before the night's over.
There he is. Great match with Dominic out there. Regal made the right call opening that last slot up. We're in the opposite bracket, but I'm kind of hoping you make it to the final. Real Cinderella story.
Is that like some kind of reverse psychology mind game?
Hell no. You make it to the final, I'm aiming to beat you just like I was going to beat Reigns.
Is that right? Hope you make it to the finals with some nice, short, easy matches on the way. I want everyone to know I beat you at your best.
That's the spirit. Good luck tonight, brother.
Same to you. I'll see you in the main event in a few hours. KO, first round of the WWE Universal Title Tournament. Let's do this.
Seriously? Are you literally the most desperate superstar on Raw?
I'm just saying.
Oh, KO, I'm so excited to fight you. What the hell have you ever done to even deserve being in the same room as the WWE Universal Championship?
You want to know what I've done to get here?
It was a rhetorical question. What you've done is take the opportunity to showcase your craft on the biggest stage in the world and flush it right down the toilet. You've been over on Raw for what, 2 years now? And most of the WWE Universe doesn't even know your name. All you are is some charity project for Regal.
I'm nobody's project.
Half right. You're definitely a nobody. See you out there.
To make it into the WWE Universal Championship Tournament, but here he is. What do you think is going through his mind right now?
That jerking the curtain at SummerSlam is as close to the undisputed WWE Universal title as he's ever going to get. KO's about to turn Cinderella back into a pumpkin.
Pretty sure that's the carriage, Corey. The odds might favor Kevin Owens, but we've already seen this man has brought his A game tonight.
Choke slam!
Stretching and tearing the ligaments in the leg.
And KO wasn't ready for the fight he got there.
Yeah, but he's not breathing heavy yet. Uh-oh, this is just vicious.
Arm stomp! Punch!
Owens at the mercy of his opponent.
Owens is getting shut down at every turn.
Assaulting the knee with purpose. Owens into the ropes, but KO holds on. Kick to the gut.
Stunner! Stunner!
This one's over.
Why the heck would he do that?
I'll tell you why, Saxton. Kevin Owens is making a statement.
This statement could cost Owens the WWE Universal Championship.
KO needs to take the W. He's wasting time.
It's not a waste of time. Everyone in this tournament is watching, and they see KO beating a guy so bad he can't stand up.
Is he setting him up for another stunner?
Wait, small package.
1, 2, 3. He got him.
KO had it won, but his arrogance got the better of him.
I don't buy it, Saxton. Let me see a replay.
KO's taking it out on the referee.
And another stunner from Owens.
He might have won the match, but did this guy ever lose the war?
Just a total meltdown from KO here tonight.
And as a result of KO's meltdown, I'm not even sure his opponent's going to make it to his next match.
Hey, I'm about to go live with a hit for the bump, and you are the guy everyone is talking about tonight. You got a quick sec?
You got a bag of ice?
No?
That is a bummer. But chatting with you is not. What do you want to know?
You really came out of nowhere tonight with a couple of big wins that have you in the hunt for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. But I have to ask, is your performance tonight a fluke?
I'm sorry? A fluke?
I don't mean any offense, it's just your record hasn't exactly been at the WWE Universal Championship level since you got here.
What's the old saying? The times make the man? You're not wrong, Kayla. I've been finding my feet here in WWE. But when Regal gave me this opportunity, I was grateful because There's something in the air tonight. Something I could feel when I walked in the building. No, I don't think people are looking at a fluke. I think they're looking at destiny.
Bold words for a man about to face Braun Strowman.
I guess we're about to find out if I'm right.
I guess we are. Good luck out there.
If you find a bag of ice...
I'll keep an eye out.
Will Braun come back from that? Cover! 2 count!
Finally got him! I can't believe this match is finally over!
Here is your winner, the Iceman!
Somehow he has survived 3 matches and will advance to compete in the tournament finals against none other than Cody Rhodes.
Just advancing this far is a huge accomplishment, but I'm sure the Dark Horse isn't satisfied yet.
This is a setup, Regal. I take over as the general manager of SmackDown, and all of a sudden there's a tournament for my show's title with a bunch of Raw guys, and now 2 of them made it to the finals?
Mizanin, surely you cannot believe that I somehow conspired with Roman Reigns to abdicate his title. Perhaps he simply didn't want to work with you.
That is ridiculous. Roman loves me, and that's not the point. You and Triple H and all your little buddies skulking around to anoint Cody Rhodes, you set this up for Cody to face this guy.
Hello again, Miz. I thought about your offer to come to SmackDown if I did okay against Dom and then lost to KO. I decided to beat him instead. Oh, and Braun too.
Looks like I made the right choice including you in this tournament.
Oh, look at the Mutual Admiration Society. Can you really not see what's going on here, kid? A qualifying match? Owens? Strowman? You're getting the hell kicked out of you so Regal can put his boy Cody on the throne. He is using you.
Yeah, he is using me. To main event SummerSlam, Miz. I'm cool with it.
Whatever. I'm done with both of you. You cannot get away with stealing the WWE Universal Championship from SmackDown, Regal.
I believe I just have.
You have to wonder if Cody Rhodes came into this tournament's final match overconfident.
I don't think so, Corey. Cody's a veteran. At this point in his career, he's learned not to underestimate any of his opponents.
Reversal.
And the ref gets taken out.
There it is! Cody hit the crossroads.
No, the story should be complete.
That referee was right in the line of fire, Saxton.
Cody sees it, now checking on the official. You can see the frustration on his face. We got to get another referee down here.
Spear from Roman Reigns.
What the hell is Roman doing here?
Cody is hurt, guys, and the official has no idea.
I can't believe this. Roman was supposed to be off in Hollywood, but I guess he took a detour.
Oh no, what is Roman thinking?
Reigns can't do this. No!
Roman Reigns guaranteed that Cody Rhodes would not win the WWE Universal Championship, and the head of the table keeps his promises.
No, not like this, no!
Yes, Cole, yes! It's over! It's over! This is incredible! Roman is the kingmaker!
This is criminal!
Criminally genius! Look at the smile on Roman's face!
I can't believe how we got here. We have a new, undisputed WWE Universal Champion.
Undisputed? This guy doesn't even know where he is.
Roman's actions here tonight will reverberate throughout the WWE Universe for a very long time.
What a SummerSlam, and what a turn of events.
Cody, man, I was gonna give you a call, but figured we should talk in person.
I don't blame you. I know you and Reigns weren't in on it together. He was trying to hurt me, not help you.
I appreciate that.
At the same time, we both know I had you beat when Reigns attacked me from behind.
Is that what we know?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's when I got up to check on the ref.
I don't need to recap. I was there. And I have the championship to prove it.
You took the crossroads, it was over. Look, you hung tough. Your time will come, but last night, you were done.
Maybe so, but that was last night. Tonight's a different story.
How so?
We'd never fought before. Tonight, I know you.
That works both ways.
No, I mean, I know you. That little panicked freeze you get every time you're under pressure, that worry you're not measuring up to your legacy, that you'll never finish the story. Man, you're not fighting me, you're fighting you.
Wow, turns out it's gonna feel pretty good making you a one-night champion with an asterisk by his name.
Can you win a title somebody doesn't hand you, Cody?
See you out there.
It is an absolute crime, the position that Roman Reigns has put you in. The cloud now hanging over your reign as WWE Universal Champion belies your effort. I know you fought like hell to win the title.
You're damn right I did. Had to compete in an extra match, too. And I still made it to the finals. And won.
A fine achievement that the WWE Universe, nonetheless, looks askance at. Unfortunately, Reigns beat Cody as much as you did. Perhaps more.
People think Cody would have won? Great. Tonight, we face each other again, 1-on-1. I am ready to prove to you and the WWE Universe that I deserve to carry the title.
Good lad. You can't let the world define you. You have to define yourself.
And now, I'm going to define myself as the undisputed WWE Universal Champion.
Love to hear it. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's a very busy night with the draft starting. Good luck.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is
champion. Rhodes and the Dark Horse jockeying for position here.
Stop! Stop the damn match!
What is Miz doing out here?
I said, stop this unsanctioned match. That's right, unsanctioned. I'm so sorry to ruin his lordship's plan, but Raw's Royal General Manager William Regal seems to have forgotten something.
What is Miz talking about?
Unsanctioned?
Regal forgot that I had the first pick in the draft. So this conspiracy to steal the undisputed WWE Universal Championship for Raw ends tonight.
He's not gonna do this in the middle of his huge match, is he?
The WWE Universal Champion has been drafted to SmackDown. Effective immediately.
Miz can't do this.
He just did, Saxton, and it's brilliant.
Come on, get out of the ring and grab your bags. It's time to go to your new home. Cheer up, Rhodes. I'm sure Regal will give you another chance at the World Heavyweight Championship.
Regal doesn't look happy.
Speak of the devil. Have a look, Regal. All the I's are dotted and all the T's are crossed. That's what I thought. Now tell my WWE Universal Champion to get out of that ring and pack his bags.
I'm afraid Mr. Mizanin is correct. This rematch is cancelled. And the undisputed WWE Universal Champion is bound for SmackDown.
A huge change in the geography of WWE has just taken place in the middle of this championship match.
Good luck countering that move in the draft, Regal. Miz just told the whole Raw audience, you want excitement? You come to SmackDown.
While a huge question mark continues to hang over the Dark Horse champion. The undisputed WWE Universal Champion has arrived at SmackDown.
Without Regal and Reigns, this guy would be working at the concession stand.
That's more than an exaggeration, Corey. He put on a show at SummerSlam, and I, for one, think SmackDown got a steal in the draft.
Yeah, we'll see.
Miz.
Good to see you too, champ. Come on, what's with the boo-boo face when I'm the one who liberated you from his lordship?
I didn't need liberating. Let's skip the pleasantries. You wanted the WWE Universal Champion on SmackDown. Here I am.
What I wanted is the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. The champion can be anyone who understands what it means to represent the most must-see sports entertainment show on Earth. You think you're that guy?
If you're looking for must-see, turns out you made the right call. I've been waiting for the chance to show the WWE Universe what I am, and whether it's SmackDown or Raw makes no difference to me.
Much to my surprise, I dig your attitude. Maybe Regal hasn't ruined you. But if you think you're must-see, let's find out when you defend that WWE Universal Championship against Kevin Owens.
I beat KO in the tournament, and I will gladly beat him again.
Excellent! And just a heads up, I might come see your match in person. You know, just an impartial observer to get a closer look at the champion I drafted. Absolutely no other reason at all. See you out there!
Oh, great. Our GM Miz is here to distract the Dark Horse.
He's scouting his new champion. There's a difference.
Oh, and a reverse KO getting rolled up here.
And that will do it. Another flash win for the WWE Universal Champion.
Wait, what is Miz doing?
Interception by the champion. Talk about a backfire.
And now KO's begging for mercy.
Come on, this is unnecessary.
Chair to the gut.
This is an all-out assault.
Our GM Miz was the one who introduced the chair in the first place.
Maybe he thought the champ needed to take a seat after a tiresome match. We don't know.
So how do you explain this? Miz looks like a kid caught with his hand in the cookie jar with that table.
So much for being an impartial observer.
Run, Miz. Get out of there.
Looks like the champion might take advantage of that table Miz set up. Another backfire for our GM.
He better not go through with this.
And down through the table.
Kevin Owens is absolutely laid out.
Miz tried to involve himself in this match and managed to hoist himself by his own petard.
The WWE Universal Champion has come to SmackDown, and he's making a statement to Miz, KO, and the entire WWE Universe.
Yeah, well, take a look in the Miz's eyes, Cole. That champion's gonna regret this.
What the hell, Miz? Impartial observer? You were passing chairs, setting up tables. I'm surprised you didn't chuck a ladder at me for good measure.
Turns out the situation called for a partial observer. It's what's best for the image of the brand.
And that would be Kevin Owens? What does he have that I don't?
KO's exciting, unpredictable. Yeah, he's a little rough around the edges, but Maurice has her stylist working on a makeover, and there's this amazing jacket being tailored. Look, the point is, KO has promised to be the Miz's undisputed WWE Universal Champion, and that's what matters.
Believing a word KO tells you is your first mistake. And more importantly, I've beaten your poster boy. Twice now.
Beating him with a chair. Put him through a table. You mentioned a ladder earlier. Well, let's go there. At Clash at the Castle, you will put the WWE Universal title on the line against KO in a TLC match.
Fine. I'm going to walk into that match with my title, and I'll walk out with it too.
No, no, no. You will not walk in with the WWE Universal title because it will be hanging high above the ring, right where it belongs, out of your reach.
A lot's changed since the last time we spoke in an empty arena.
Indeed. That night I gave you an opportunity, and you took full advantage.
I guess. Most everyone in the WWE Universe thinks Roman Reigns won me the title and KO only beat himself to get me there.
There will always be doubters. Every WWE Universal Champion will be in the shadow of Roman Reigns in one way or another. At least until someone can break the record with the title.
Well, that's pretty much an impossible goal.
Perhaps. My point is that you should take it a step at a time. You'll be the dark horse until one day you turn around and someone calls you the favorite.
I think that might be a ways off. I'll just have to keep winning.
A dominant victory over Owens tonight will go a long way towards answering that question in SmackDown's locker room, if not with its general manager.
Miz can be a real tosser.
Quite right. But it seems to me that he has also given you an opportunity to prove he and the doubters wrong.
That's what being a champion is, huh? A constant battle to prove you deserve your spot at the top of the card.
Indeed it is, my boy. Indeed it is.
Got it! And the champ adds to their legacy.
Here is your winner, and still the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the Ice.
Champ, apparently Tony D'Angelo thinks you cut in line at catering. Frankly, I hope you did. In my day, there were perks to being champion. Ugh, but this new generation of snowflakes thinks they've had their rights infringed upon if they've got to wait 2 minutes for a turkey burger. I'd love to see you take D'Angelo on and remind him of the... Well, if it isn't the champ. This is a fun surprise.
They didn't tell you I was coming? Huh. Anyway, just down to do the honors and cut the ribbon on the new Dark Horse ring.
The what now?
The ring you're naming after me, to inspire the recruits.
To do what? Get ridiculously swollen heads? I mean, why stop at a ring? Maybe we should rename WrestleMania.
Okay. I think there's been a bit of a mix-up.
Yeah. Last I checked, one lucky win doesn't make you wrestling royalty, even if it did happen.
Lucky? You're saying I got lucky?
I'm saying you've spent the majority of your time here as a mid-tier superstar. I'm gonna base my opinion of you on that, not the 5 minutes you've been champion.
No one's taken the title off me yet.
Oh, between the parking lot and here? Wow, impressive.
I'm not hiding from anybody.
Maybe you should. Your luck could run out just as fast as fortune smiled on you. I mean, no offense, but I'm training guys here who could give you a run for your money.
Pick your best one and have him meet me in the ring.
Sure. I just hope you can find it without your name being on it.
Hey, when did you get in?
This morning. Now, care to explain why I just flew down to Florida to embarrass myself and convince a whole class of trainees that I have an ego bigger than your boss's?
Apparently, the WWE social media account got hacked and reached out to various superstars via DM, you being one of them. It's a massive disaster. We've all got to start using this two-factor authentication stuff. There's an app and a little dongle thing I've got to plug into my computer. I have to change my password now because Troy Demand 1996 doesn't have symbols in it or something.
And you have a champion who got embarrassed by fake messages. Remember?
How could I forget? You're the one who got us into this whole mess.
You're blaming me for this?
No, but kind of. I mean, do you give money to every Nigerian prince who slides into your DMs? You should have smelled something fishy there. And now everybody in the company, including me, has to go through all this hassle just because you were too gullible to realize you were getting mat-fished.
The messages came from the official WWE account.
Yeah, and it's a good thing they didn't ask you to pay for your travel by sending in random gift cards. Look, you're not the first wrestler to do something remarkably stupid. But when Seth Rollins got himself sprayed in the face with green slime, it really only affected him and a couple people in janitorial. You basically sprayed the entire company in the face with green slime. So don't be surprised if you're not
Great. Thanks, Troy.
You're welcome. And before you leave today, make sure to pick up that dongle.
Here is your winner, the Iceman!
Inconceivable. How does this guy keep beating the odds? I don't believe it.
It sounds like he had money on his opponents or something. Start believing, Corey.
Never a doubt. Barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
Hello, champ. I hope you'll forgive an old-timer butting in your business. But it seems you've got yourself an Irish storm brewing. Sheamus has been telling everyone your reign is about finished. Now, my fighting days may be behind me, but there's no way I'd let a comment like that stand. I reckon you show that Irish warrior you're not close to finished in a finisher match.
Thanks for coming.
That's it. Calling it by knockout.
Here is your winner, the Iceman.
Nobody can keep the WWE Universal Champion down.
The right man might not have shown up yet, but he will sooner or later, and this fluke run will finally end. Sheamus has to be fuming.
And that will do it. Not getting up from that one, so it's called.
Kicks out at 2.
So close. That could have...
Kicks out at 2.
So close. That could have been it. No way. Astounding power.
End of days!
Looks like the champ is going to retain.
There's 2!
And the champ retains.
Here is your winner, and still the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the Iceman.
The undisputed WWE Universal Champion with another victory.
Will you listen to the ovation from these ham and eggers? How can they love this guy so much? A pretty impressive defense. Challengers might think twice before coming at him now.
Well, 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 all hail the conquering hero.
Troy, what's got you so excited?
Other than I finally got that promotion to producer, probably the fact that your stock is on the rise too. The response to your TLC match with KO was off the charts, and you've been on a roll ever since. I know my boss Miz has been taking notice.
Okay, so what do you and Miz have for me tonight?
Network sweeps are coming up, so we need to pop a big rating. And with your newfound popularity around the office, Miz has something very special planned for his undisputed WWE Universal Champion.
That is the kind of cryptic answer that makes me uneasy. And when I'm uneasy, I get on edge. And when I'm on edge, that makes me want to go out there and create some chaos. Do you want me to create some chaos, Troy?
Yes! That's exactly the kind of programming we want during sweeps. So head out to the ring, and we'll get to see how your chaos and Miz's big surprise play out.
Troy, I will head to the ring. And I don't care what Miz has up his sleeve. I'm going to tell your boss exactly what I think of him and his big plan for sweeps.
Great! Sounds like ratings.
According to backstage sources, The Miz has something special planned for the WWE Universal Champion.
That Miz is willing to let bygones be bygones after all this guy has done is honestly inspiring. What a leader.
I haven't been on SmackDown very long. But if there's one thing I've learned, it's that when our GM has a must-see announcement, it's generally bad news for me. So Miz, I'm not gonna sit back and wait for you to try to pull one over on me. Whatever big surprise you have planned, I'm ready for it. Right now.
Gotta admire the champion trying to do things on his own terms.
Come on, Miz. What do you got?
If Miz was expecting to intimidate him, doesn't seem to be working.
Hellfire and brimstone.
It's Kane! Talk about a big surprise! It's the Big Red Machine!
But where is he?
Kane is in the ring!
With a huge right hand! Kane's got him by the throat!
Oh no!
Say goodnight, champ!
Low blow from the champion!
Where the heck is he going?
When you're on the defensive against Kane, anything goes! Non-title match here with a superstar cementing themselves as a champion to watch.
Well, they say winning a title takes you to another level, and that certainly has been the case here. Everyone expects big things from here on out.
Big things indeed, Corey. We'll find out very soon if they can carry the pressures of being a champion.
While across the way, I cannot think... Everyone get out of the way. These two are abandoning all restraints. Oh my goodness.
Oh! Holy, meet the barricade.
With the Irish whip.
Kane reverses and oh my goodness, did you hear the ring steps?
They heard that in Syracuse.
Stop trying to suck up to Cole, Saxton.
This has to stop. The WWE Universal Champion needs medical attention.
No, not this. Not the choke slam on the steel steps.
Straight to hell, champ.
This is horrific.
It serves him right. He said he was ready for whatever Miz had planned. That kind of hubris has consequences.
Speaking of consequences, you have to wonder if The Miz understands the ramifications of what he's unleashed.
I don't think he does.
The Big Red Machine has his demented eyes set on becoming the next WWE Universal Champion.
Buckle up. This is going to be one hell of a ride.
Hey Dom, what's up?
I know things started out rough between us going for the WWE Universal title. It was dog eat dog, but I get it, because it was just like that in the yard, back when I was in the joint.
Sure thing, man. Water under the bridge.
This thing Miz has going on with you and Kane, it ain't right. But I think I might know a way you can take care of that big red freak.
I am definitely open to some advice. Especially since I hear Miz is going to announce a title match against Kane.
Glad you're willing to listen. But not here. Miz has got stooges creeping everywhere. You want my help with Kane? Meet me out in the parking lot.
I'll keep that in mind. Lita actually offered to help me out too.
Seems like you gotta make a choice then. Get help from Kane's old flame, or fight fire with real fire. Me.
I appreciate you, Dom, but Kane and Lita have history. I'm gonna see what she has in mind.
Suit yourself, but just remember, when Kane beats you down and takes your title, you could have prevented it. Too bad.
Lita, I appreciate you helping me out against Kane, but why are we going to Mexico? What does this have to do with anything?
Listen, I got my start in Mexico, and I ended up wrestling in some pretty out-of-the-way places. Dark, dangerous places.
Okay.
So long before I came to WWE and met Kane, I encountered a similar monster out in the jungles of Lacandan. They called him La Llama Roja, or the Red...
Are you messing with me?
Not at all. I made some calls and I found him. So we're going to Mexico because if you can survive the flame, you might be able to defeat my dear ex-husband.
That sounds like a pretty big if.
Great risks, greater rewards. Come on, let's go on an adventure, kid.
The red flame was everything you said, Lita. My whole body is basically a bruise.
La Llama Roja is a legend, a monster. And as rough as you're feeling right now...
Yeah?
It's gonna be worse with Kane. Especially now that it's a casket match.
Can't wait.
If you beat Kane at his own game, it'll go a long way to earn the respect of the WWE Universe. And now you know the kind of effort it's gonna take to do it.
It'll take everything I got.
And then some. Which is why when grit and determination aren't enough to put Kane in a casket, maybe you use a little something extra.
Such as?
Check your bag when you get to SmackDown. When you use them, tell Kane his ex says hello.
The
undisputed WWE Universal Champion laid Kane to rest once and for all.
I can't believe he defeated the Big Red Machine at his own game.
What an incredible victory here tonight.
Sure, but let's not gloss over the fact he cheated to do it.
Come on, Corey. Whoa, wait, what's going on?
It's Roman Reigns.
Bravo. Congratulations. The Dark Horse manages to win another race. And I didn't even have to win it for you this time. Did you forget? You're only standing there because of me. The locker room hasn't forgotten. The WWE Universe hasn't. And they won't. You can hold my WWE Universal title for a year, 2 years. Why not 3? It doesn't matter. You're just a tenant. I'm the landlord. You're holding something that doesn't belong to you because its owner has other interests. For now. Later, Chuck.
Was that really necessary from Roman Reigns?
I detected no lies, Cole.
Roman Reigns somehow just made a huge win for the WWE Universal Champion feel like a loss.
What's next, boss? You got Isaac Yankum in your contacts?
Oh, yes. What a huge and impressive victory. Clearly, Roman Reigns was in awe of your incredible performance.
Easy to talk smack from the sidelines, isn't it?
The ego on you. You've been in the show for a hot minute, got a few lucky breaks, and all of a sudden, you think you're a legend?
It's not about what I think. It's about what I am. And that's the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, whether you like it or not.
But next week, the week after, the next PLE, Roman said it himself. You're just champion. For now.
I don't care what Roman or anyone else says. You just keep setting them up, I'll keep knocking them down.
And after all was said and done, Becky Lynch won the WWE Women's Championship.
The man is once again the man, and the WWE Universe could not be happier. The same can't be said on Raw, where the World Heavyweight Championship has been moving around like a hot potato.
Well, if you want championship consistency, look no further than SmackDown.
General Manager The Miz has been obsessed with dethroning the WWE Universal Champion, but the man many call the Dark Horse has now become the Workhorse, turning back every challenge.
If he successfully defends the title against Drew McIntyre in a Falls Count Anywhere match at SummerSlam, he will have been champion for a full year.
Speaking of championship streaks, Gunther will look to continue his amazing run as the longest-running Intercontinental Champion of all time at SummerSlam when he defends his title.
Thanks for coming. End of days.
Incredible.
For the win! 2 retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the Iceman.
Inconceivable. How does this guy keep beating the odds? I don't believe it.
It sounded like he had money on his opponents or something. Start believing, Corey.
He's definitely fought to keep his championship, and that's something he should be really proud of.
If you told me a year ago that you would still be WWE Universal Champion, I wouldn't have believed it.
I am delighted to disappoint you.
Am I disappointed? You're a draw. For some reason, people seem to like you. It's just that damn insistence on doing the exact opposite of everything I say that drives me nuts.
I've never been great with authority.
How long are we going to keep doing this? I am the most must-see general manager in SmackDown's history. You're the WWE Universal Champion with all the momentum. So what if we work together instead of being at each other's throats?
Because this right now, this feels like yet another trap you're trying to spring. I don't trust you.
Call it a choice between the carrot and the stick. The carrot is, I make you into a cross-platform superstar like WWE has never seen. Of course, you'll need to have a bit of an attitude change and be willing to get your hands dirty.
Okay. And what's the stick?
The stick is, reject my offer, and if you think it's been a hard year, you can't even imagine what's coming next. After what I'll put you through, you will never escape Roman's shadow.
Interesting. Maybe that's exactly what I do. Escape his shadow and yours too.
What the hell does that mean?
What it means is I hear NXT is a really cool brand. Never been. Maybe I take the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, head down to NXT, and go after the title that Roman never won.
What? You have a contract. You can't just walk off my show.
I don't know. After this past year, I think I've shown I can do just about whatever I want.
Fine. You have a choice to make. Work with me and have everything you've ever dreamed of. Or I make you regret ever becoming a WWE superstar.
The only stick you've got is the one we allow you to wield. So I'm gonna break it and go to NXT.
Do this, and you will be in breach of contract. The consequences will be enormous.
Oh, I bet they will. If I'm Triple H, I'd look at the GM of SmackDown alienating the WWE Universal Champ so bad that he goes AWOL to another brand as a real negative in his next performance review. I wonder if Adam Pearce is available.
You're going to regret this.
You first.
The rumors on social media were true. It's the undisputed WWE Universal Champion here on NXT.
This is going to send shockwaves throughout the WWE Universe.
SmackDown GM The Miz must be having a panic attack.
I'd be too if my champion fled to another brand.
We'll have to see if this is a one-time appearance or a more permanent move.
Thank you for watching my videos. If you like my content, please do subscribe to my channel RVK Game Movies.